Hello, my name is Colton Lomanto.
Hello, my name is Julieta, Sevilla.
And my name is Camille Aquino, and we are Group 7. Our group chose the topic of smoking and vaping for adolescents and young adults. In this presentation, we will be talking about the negative effects that vaping causes in populations, the problem and importance, the current progress, and the accessibility to the public. The three major diseases caused by vaping are cancer, heart diseases, and chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. The progressing number of teens and younger adults who are getting tangled up with vaping addictions poses a big threat to public health as vaping increases the risk of illnesses that lead to death. Researchers say that people who vape have a 15% or more likelihood to get cancer, will increase the risk of getting a heart disease by double the amount, and will have chances of getting COPD 6 times greater than those who do not vape. As seen on the next slide, the number of people who vape have increased about 2,000% in the span of just 8 years. Vaping stats that are specific to the US show a much greater percentage in ages below 44 compared to ages above. As of 2022, there are more than 3 million junior high and high school students using tobacco products in the US alone. Population rates in the US can also be seen here on the next slide by a chart provided by Insurify.com. There are more than 8 million annual deaths worldwide and 480,000 preventable deaths caused by smoking and vaping in the US.
To begin with, the public health community has done quite a lot to try and prevent the use of vapes in general, which would ultimately decrease the use of vapes and smoking within teens and young adults. For example, at the state level, there have been a lot of bans on vapes. In Arkansas, Georgia, Maine, New York, Oregon, South Dakota, Utah, and Vermont, they have banned the sales of vapes and e-cigarettes online. And in California, Massachusetts, New Jersey, New York, and Rhode Island, they have banned the sale of flavored vapes in person. As well, some other things that are being done in order to help this problem decrease is raising the prices of cigarettes, causing less people to actually spend money on the product. As well, marketing of these products has decreased significantly. The FSBTCA has prohibited the marketing of tobacco products in specific ways. For example, no tobacco sponsorship on sports teams, only black and white advertising, required health warning labels, and no promotion of these products near schools or playgrounds. Furthermore, there are more media campaigns that promote anti-vaping, especially in the youth. One of the more popular ones is called The Real Cost, which is run by the FDA. The videos that this campaign shows are usually shown in commercials before YouTube videos, streaming devices, or on social media platforms. It shows how addiction can cause real-life problems that can affect the people around you. According to the FDA, The Real Cost has prevented 587,000 youth ages 11 to 19 from initiating smoking between February 2014 and November 2016. Finally, raising the age to buy tobacco and smoking products has increased from 18 to 21 in the summer of 2016. Here are some examples of what ads that promote anti-vaping look like in the media. There are also examples of what the Real Cost campaign looks like. As we can see, most of these are targeting teenagers. There are still a lot of teenagers vaping, about 14.4% of high school students and 3.3% of middle school students, according to the FDA. We have seen a decrease of cigarettes being used in teenagers dropping from about 11% between 2005 and 2015. Yet, this doesn't take away the fact that vaping is becoming more popular within teens and will be increasing for the next couple of years. In order for there to be less teens vaping, one of the most important things to be done is to stop advertising to children. Overall, there's still a lot public health can do to prevent vaping in teens. However, since we won't know for a very long time the long-lasting effects of vaping, it makes this job a lot more difficult.
Next, transitioning into accessibility to the public. The three topics I will touch on today are: where can people go to seek care? How can people access information? And if there's any misconceptions with tobacco and nicotine abuse. Where to go to seek care? Smokefree.gov and 1-800-QUIT-NOW are two top-tier websites that are able to help with this issue. Where to find information? A quick Google search, healthcare provider, or FDA and CDC are also great information outlets. And thirdly is truth.com, which specializes in teen nicotine abuse. Some common misconceptions is vaping is harmless, vaping is a safe way to quit smoking, and vaping is better than smoking. Lastly, how to inform the public Healthcare does a great job of displaying evidence of lung decay, rates of addictiveness, cancer and mucus buildup, and lung collapse. Social media has things like truth.com, which are introducing negative images and facts that can aid one's ability to help making a decision on vaping. Lastly, I have a slide of additional information, which are just some really interesting facts that are going to help in public health and show you guys how important this issue is globally and in terms of the United States. That's all. Thank you guys so much.